Welcome back to the State Hockey Centre in Melbourne, our host venue for the grand finals of the One Active Hockey One season. 7 rounds have elapsed. The epic semi-finals day yesterday, and we arrive where teams are playing for medals. Unfortunately, in the eyes of the teams playing this one, at that far end, down where that restart, and James Uncle's at the other end. You see that overhead ball taken down really nicely. Surely going to get shot away, rattles it, pick that out. I reckon Nicholson's hand got there, but as the ball hit the net behind him, he's absolutely melted it.
Yeah, he has. Kurt Lovett against Mitch Nicholson.
Lovett carries it in, thinks about it on the spin, runs around the goalkeeper and tucks it underneath him. Nicholson can't get his body down. It's a on all fours kind of end of position for him. Dropped his knees, dropped his hands, didn't get his body down to create the barrier. Oh, Govers, that's huge. He's done that without even trying. Snuck back in, opportunity into the bottom corner. What a play that is. Govers has jogged forward with his arms outstretched as if to say, why is that not a stroke?
Scotty Boyd's saying, well, he's crouched and low, so his knee is below normal knee height.
Counter-attack, Brisbane Blaze in and through, lovely little reverse, and then saved by Ash Thomas on the near post. He gets his body across that, good goalkeeping, physical block.
Loves going right to left, but don't mind down the line here.
There we go. Thank you very much. Set up and finish.
Working hard from 6 a.m, putting his body under pressure.
Brisbane Blaze on the action to attack the top of the circle on the backhand. That's a poor connection by their standards. Umpire blowing the back stick. Govers sets himself. One castle, one trap, in and through, and played straight at the goalkeeper. That's right down the middle.
In a lot of exposed flicking form.
Oh, Ash Thomas has made that look so easy. We talked about the rebound off Mickelson earlier on, but Ash Thomas has stepped into it. His body's moved all the way across. Little roll into the circle. Hits the number one runner. Great advantage, Ash Thomas. It's a great save. It's a penalty corner up off the goalkeeper. Has to be. Handcastle again and through and in, and that is a brilliant finish. You've said so many times, George, he loves that little out to the right and whip round to the left. The right hand action on the stick. He's done it again. However, as we watch the replay on that, a goal's gone in at the other end. We cut back onto it. New South Wales Pride have gone from centre pass, left-hand side, all the way down the middle of the turf. On the conversion, Nicholson in goal, Calman comes in, gets his eyes up, cuts right to left, changes the goalkeeper's line, he's gone around him and finished. That's a beautiful right to left drag. He opens his hands up, just goes, Clear space in the back of his circle. Is coming through that channel, and through, pull back, and it's got to be a stroke. That's a great finish. Superb umpiring. I got to say, it was a stroke all day in the middle of that. However, just hold your whistle for a fraction of a second and get the finish. See the finish. They can move and then finish. The dive, go to the floor to score. They talk about at times, particularly indoors, fractured situation of carrying a ball into an opponent. So often misseen. Opportunity now. The hit off the right foot. Good save. Puts a left foot through that, Matt Finn. No clear space between those two players. It was not 5 metres of clear space. That's a great take. Sharp has come back on. There's a roll ball through. There is indeed on the backhand. Surely give it a crack. Thomas does enough to get his body forward. A, not good enough, but B, then Ash Thomas is making 3 or 4 real high-quality saves. Chat on that baseline. Thomas again steps into it. Lead forwards down that left-hand side. Govers picks and rolls off Lovett. Lovett into the far side of the circle, moves his feet around. Attention to him. Goalkeeper makes a touch save, and it goes off for that offensive restart.
It's been pretty good. That's one big reason why they haven't been able to get on the score sheet as much, but
scrambling around the back, New South Wales Pride pick it up off the back foot, back for a shot, left-hand save. Defensive touch in the middle, it's scrambled, but it's good enough to get a touch first.
It's in that third quarter is a pretty good indicator of a part of Brisbane's game that's letting them down. As Scotty Boyd has an opportunity.
Boyd, that's a lovely little bit of 3D skill. Off and through, Thomas saving again. Dawson comes around and makes the second clearance. Effective ball, that is 3-on-2. Last pair of defenders. Govers cutting in from the left-hand side on the backhand across. Good save and punched away. The ball's still in play though. Govers might get a touch. Now back and set, right-hand Castle all the way out and through. Saved on the line, defender gets a full bat on it. Dawson, back foot chance, thinks about hitting it a goal, does hit it a goal. What a take that is, all the way across. Defensive touch, every bit of brilliance all the way through. Lines, right-hand Castle has gone forehand. It's a bit of a missed move. It's in and it's through, but it's a bobbly one. A little bit of confusion. In and hit it, surely. Hit as hard as he can. Hit the upright. Then he's going to touch in the middle of that. It didn't go off the goalkeeper. Another one misinjected. Too much. Off the number one. Runner opportunity there. Bottom corner. Thank you very much. Bosh. Taylor finishes from what? 10 metres. The number one running was effective between themselves and their opponent. That's a great dive through. Thomas stays big, opportunity across it. What a save! He's plucked it. He's getting full-on hugs from his defenders. But the last two have gone to the right foot and it ruins the routine. That's clean all the way through. Thank you very much. I'll have another one. The New South Wales Pride go to 8. I think that's gone pretty close to the goalkeeper, if not straight through him. Dances off his toes to keep that on his four-stick. Clean reverse skills. Back pulled in front. Thomas with the kick clearance, enough strength to get it away. Out to the right hand side onto the backhand, and it just misses that far side. It had to go. Defensive lines in front. Goalkeeper making a save. Relatively inexperienced, but important that he does get touches in the middle of all of that. Double it up and turn it into 8-4. Can they get a chance? Sharp into the top of the circle with the drop off to Boyd. Boyd across into the backhand. Oh! Thomas, will you pack it in? Howard down beneath us has puffed out his cheeks and gone. Option slapped out hard to Sharp. Sharp to the drop off to Boyd. Boyd wasn't even looking. It's to Howard on the reverse again, but Howard's got three people in front of him by the time he hits it. In and across and finished. Rintala, right place at the right time. It was good from Howard up. The first shot wasn't kind to him. Well, defenders all over him.
He's getting towards 20 goals. Let's see if Simmons can stop him.
Rintala on the run in, eyes up. Thinks about the backhand. Simmons gets up, doesn't quite get his feet right, slides a little bit too far to his right-hand side.
Big year ahead with the World Cup just around the corner.
Full press coming from Brisbane Blaze. Have taken their goalkeeper off and the ball into the circle. What a takedown that is. I'll tell you what, there's a counter-attack goal. Didn't catch who it was out on the right-hand side who took it down and knocked it across. It was a fabulous take and open-handed bunt across the circle for the finish in the middle of all of that. In he comes, sets himself, goalkeeper goes one way then the other, and Beltran goes, thank you very much, there's enough space there, I shall cut underneath that ball high into the roof of the net. That takes them to double figures. New South Wales Pride go to 10, Brisbane Blaze 4. They could build all the way through, but they have done indeed. And in this last game, he's let his team play. Said that they wouldn't even debrief the last game. What a chance that is, and the advantage given by Dan Johnson. Puts his arms out wide, bails himself out of getting hit. That may well be his last action as an umpire, we're led to believe. But the game is gone away from Brisbane Blaze. Orch offered me $1 billion to 1 on the comeback at 8-4. There was just a chance. The back door wasn't really open. Maybe somebody had found a key underneath the flower pot and could have opened it up. But Pride then from the restart with that long up and over.